Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of The Public Affair. Before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to ask you guys to please take a look at my description and see how you can help donate to Fatboy Michelada y Botana. They had an unfortunate house fire and lost everything. I want us as a community to help give back to this family who's done nothing but good for so many people here in town, as well as myself here at The Public Affair. To Fatboy Michelada y Botana, I am praying for you guys. You guys, I'm pleading to you, please do what you can to help this family out, get back up on their feet. Many prayers to you guys. I love you all so much.
Hey everyone, you're listening to The Public Affair with me, Andrew G. I see someone different every episode, but do me a favor, keep it between us.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Andrew G, and welcome to another exciting and kick-ass episode of The Public Affair. Before we continue, of course, I have to use this opportunity to thank everybody so much for all the love and support that you guys continue to show the show, of course, to Rogue Media Network, who lets me come on this show and just do me and all my slutty antics. I truly appreciate you guys. We've got Mason producing this episode. Allison was just here. Big shout out to Mike Hamilton and, of course, Corey Dickman. You guys are the greatest. Thank you so much for all the production of The Public Affair. And to all you guys who continue to like, share, and subscribe, you guys are the best. If you haven't liked, share, and subscribe, do so right now. Ew, the button's right there. Why are you acting all lazy? All right? Now, listen, before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair while somebody's sliding in my DMs. This episode is brought to us by David Santabanez with Alinea Real Estate. He is the #1 sales agent in his office. He's going to help you buy a home or sell your property. I just got off the phone with him, told him, David, we need to have another brunch meeting because that's usually when he gets me all toasted is when I decide I want to go ahead and buy a house. And definitely the person to go to when you don't know what you're doing. David Santabanez has all the answers. You know him?
Yes.
You know, oh, isn't he the greatest?
Yes.
Oh, I love that guy. There's a reason why he's still the #1 sales agent in his office. Make sure you follow on Facebook at David with Alinea. Call the number on the screen for all your real estate needs. Thank you so much for being a longtime sponsor of The Public Affair. Of course, to Arturo's Frame, where Arturo Lleva de la Cruz. They do wood framing for houses and all remodeling. That's right. They also assist with building a brand new home because sometimes you don't move in somebody's old house, right? You want your own house the way you want it with the island right there so that way you could pick your wife up, put her on there, and show her what a real house is. Follow en inglés y español. Call the number on the screen for a free in-town consultation. And follow on Facebook at Arturo's Frame. Eva y Arturo, muchas gracias por todo. Thank you guys so much for all you do for me in The Public Affair. Of course, the JB Auto Detailing, my boy Joseph Blancas, who provides mobile detailing for all of Waco and the surrounding area. I'm talking about the surrounding area, and he's promising 100% satisfaction guarantee, leaving your vehicle looking brand new and fresh. That's not the only thing he's guaranteeing, though. Wink. Price and such at jbautodetail.net. Call the number on the screen to book and follow on Facebook at JB Auto Detailing. Thank you so much for being a longtime sponsor of The Public Affair. We share this next sponsor,
Yes,
Banda's Hauling Service with
Yes.
Julian Anabanda, who I love.
Yes.
Isn't he just so dependable?
Yes.
It's always, I should have you do this ad. What do you think about Banda's Hauling Service?
The best hauling service around.
That's it.
If you need anything moved or anything, hit them up.
I love it. Yes. And he's running dump trailers. You fill it up and they're going to take it all the way. Even that man who's at the house running up all your bills while you have to work and he takes you to work while he drops you off in your car. He also does junk removals and tree brush removals in all cars in and out of town. Definitely a jack of all trades. Book now with the number on the screen with Julian Anabanda. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And of course, to Sid Rodriguez with Elite Barbershop. Got me looking all snackish for Gabriel, but Gabriel don't swing that way. Stop it. Stop it. He's on Hewitt Drive. Call the number on the screen to book or download the Squire app. Walk-ins are welcome as well. He's also got Marcus Guerrero, Chris Reyes, Santos Cordova, David Rodriguez, Isaac Chavez, Clint Fletcher, and Isai Reyes over there making you look as snackish as I have for more than, more than 160 episodes of The Public Affair. My age is showing, or that means I'm still relevant, darling. Thank you so much for all you do for me in The Public Affair. All right, guys. So like I said, I've been super excited to have this next guy on my show. He's been referred to me by quite a few people. If you heard by the voice, then you know who he is already, right? And it's in the description. But anyway, listen, he is the comeback king. He took a break from whooping nigga ass just to be here on The Public Affair. I am so excited and to get to know Mr. Gabriel Resendez, local boxer, here on The Public Affair. How you doing, Gabriel?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. I'm really happy. This is our first time meeting in person. And I'm so happy that you don't know who I am and you just decided you were going to come on this show anyway, because any exposure is good exposure, isn't it?
Yes.
Especially for the comeback king, which I love your shirt. I need one of those.
Yes, I got one.
Do you have one for me? I wear a small.
I got one. I got a small.
Okay. No, well, listen, Gabriel, I've been watching you do your thing on social media behind a plethora of sponsors. So congratulations to you. Seems like a lot of people are invested in your quote unquote comeback, which I want to get into in just a few minutes, because I definitely want to know why you relish that name, the comeback king. Your boxing skills are obviously superb. And it seems like you're coming back with a vengeance. It seems like you're coming back 10 times harder than you did prior. Is that correct?
For sure.
Yeah, for real? Okay. What color are those eyes? They're mesmerizing.
They're hazel.
How many girls are in your DMs right now because they're hazel?
Too many.
Okay. Now, is the wife? I remember you said that you had to pick the wife up from her. But does she fight? So she'll beat their ass.
Yes.
She will. Does she box harder than you?
No, she doesn't box. She just works, but
She just fights.
she's a fighter.
South Waco. South Waco.
South Waco
they
fighter,
fight. Yeah. Well, Gabriel, listen, thank you again for being here. We definitely want to get to know a little bit about you. And again, shout out to our friend Penguin, who we both love.
Yes, Penguin.
Penguin told me a long time ago to get you on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you really give him the credit.
Yeah, I give him the credit. He's a good friend of mine.
Isn't he great, though?
Yeah.
You know, he assured me that the North, South, and East got my back because a lot of people want to fuck me up now. I don't know why. I think it's because I crossed my legs. I don't know.
Hey, well, South got your back for sure.
The South for sure has my back, and I love it. I love going to HEB in South Waco.
Yeah. That's the best HEB.
Please. And now that you're the comeback king, I'm going to be like, you better stop fucking with me. I'm going to call, somebody slid in my DMs yesterday talking about stop sliding in their man's DMs. He said he was going to come to my house and rock my ass, and I was scared.
Tell him you got the comeback king behind you.
Okay, so you'll whoop their ass for me?
Yes, sir.
I'll bail you out of jail. We have the
works for
same
me.
sponsors. I'll just
That works for me.
Listen, please introduce yourself to us. For anybody who is like, who is this guy that you pulled out of wherever? Why is he the comeback king? A little bit about your life growing up and who you are, please.
Gabriel Resendez, I'm the comeback king.
Mm-hmm.
Local boxer out of Waco. Just making my comeback. I took since 2017. I haven't fought.
Oh,
so
wow, really?
just trying to come back.
Okay.
Like you said, I'm coming back with vengeance. I'm coming back for a belt.
You seem like you're going really hard, and it's like scary hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started off at weighing 230. Right now, I'm at 175 even. So
Is that a good thing?
that's a good thing. I'm at weight.
So you just got fat? Is that what happened, or you just?
Yeah. Well, I lost my parents and stuff, and when I lost my
Oh.
parents, I kind of fell back from
Did you?
everything and stuff. But
Okay.
now I'm back.
Did you lose your parents back in 2017?
No,
Or-
I lost them in 2020. So
Okay.
2017, I just kind of fell off.
Yeah.
Kids and just everything.
Right. I wonder how much, I definitely want to talk about your life growing up and everything, because you are from Waco, is that
Yes.
correct? Okay. Now, when I was doing my homework, what's going on in Lorena? Because I lived in Lorena for a minute too.
Yeah, I lived in Lorena. I went to Lorena school from middle 5th grade to 11th grade.
How old are you?
Right now, I'm 34.
What do you mean, like right now you're 34, so tomorrow you'll be 37? Like,
Tomorrow I'll be 24.
I went. Well, you don't look a day over 21. Numerically speaking, I stopped counting after 21 because I want to be young forever.
Yes.
And I'm not going to give you my tips to staying young because you're not gay. So yeah. No, I went to Lorena. I had a guest from here that was from Lorena. My cousins are from Lorena, so you
nice.
guys all know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're Gomez Edwards. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. But no. So you grew up in Lorena, Waco. What was life for you like growing up, though, Gabriel? I mean, would you say that it was pretty hard? I mean, you look a little rough around the edges. There's tattoos everywhere.
Growing up, it was a little rough in South Waco.
Okay.
My brothers are older than me, so
Mhm.
they always had people that didn't like them or something.
Oh.
They were always, grew up like gang life and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Were you involved like with a lot of fighting and stuff like that because of them, or did you get in your own trouble? Or
I was a little younger than them, so I didn't really get involved with their stuff.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm 10 years younger than them. But yeah, I got involved in my own stuff.
Really? Can we elaborate a little bit, please? I love getting to know y'all's backstory because I feel like all of this molds who the comeback king is. Do you
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was going on in South Waco at such a young age that you just were getting into so much trouble?
Like I said, my brothers and them. So my dad
Yeah.
was just like, I got to get him out of Waco because
Okay.
if not, he's going to go down the wrong path and stuff. So
Right.
that's when we moved out to Lorena.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, we moved out to Lorena, and I went out to Lorena and became a stud out there.
Is that-
So 7th grade,
Yeah.
7th grade
Oh,
football.
all the little white girls were all over you, huh?
Yeah.
Them hazel eyes and that brown caramel skin, huh? They didn't know what to do.
Yeah, so out there I was the football stud and
Okay.
athlete. I was an athlete out
Right,
there.
right.
So.
Got you.
And then my dad, that's why he moved us out there to be an athlete out there. And
Do you think that it was a good move though? I mean, did you get out of trouble after that, or were you just kind of like, oh well, now I can run shit here? Because I went to Lorena, and I
Yeah.
went to Lorena from New York, so I knew that if with the right tactics, I could have ran that fucking school. For
yeah,
sure. You know what I mean?
for
They're
sure.
all very country, like I don't
Yeah.
know how it is now, but you know what I mean.
it's
So
the same.
yeah,
Yeah, I thought it was a good move because
Mhm.
if I would have stayed here in Waco, no telling where I'd be at right now.
Is that right?
Probably be dead or in jail
Okay.
or something. So
So when you moved to Lorena, there wasn't really. I mean, you weren't getting. Obviously, you couldn't get into any trouble, right? Because
Right.
there's nowhere to go and stuff.
yeah, I nowhere to go, and
Yeah.
I didn't know nobody there.
How did
so.
it do for your brothers? Was it a good move for them, or was it too late?
It was a little too late for
Mm.
them. They were already starting to get locked up and go to prison and stuff. So.
Right. So if it was that bad for them and it was early enough to make a change in your life, Gabriel, how were you able to relish that going forward? I mean, how were you able to just kind of stay out of all the trouble and the drama and, you know, get a hold of your life? I mean, were you the good kid and everybody else was the black sheep? Or?
Actually, I was real bad when I was little.
Really?
Yeah. So like I said, my brothers and them were 18 when I was 8.
Okay.
You know, so I was trying to chill around with them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd be out there drinking and smoking and stuff, and I'll be out there trying to, hey, let me hit it.
Trying to hit the blunt and stuff? Yeah.
They'll be like, you're too little. But hit it.
But they let you anyway.
Yeah, and then they'll let me hit it, and then they'll be just laughing at me and stuff.
Right, yeah. So did drugs ever become a part of your life where it would like consumed you, or alcoholism or anything like that?
Yeah, I smoking.
Okay.
I smoked a lot, you know, and smoked till I was the beginning of this year. Then I just kind of put it down, and I was like,
what were we smoking? What was the hardest you've ever done?
Just smoking weed.
Oh, it was just weed.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was never like any hard drugs.
No hard drugs. You know?
No, I got you. But
yeah, so I smoked, and at the beginning of this year, I was just kind of like, you know, I used it for depression and all that from my parents and them passing, so I started smoking a lot more.
Okay.
I was smoking like a zip, probably like every 2 days.
What's a zip? I don't know.
A zone.
No, I don't. I've never smoked weed, so I don't know what that is. You guys are gonna make fun of me.
OZ of some weed. I was smoking an OZ a day.
Like an ounce.
Yeah,
an ounce. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You have to school me. I've never done drugs before.
My bad. I got the South Waco.
No. And you know, the majority of my guests on this show have been from South Waco. I think that's how you know the public. But you know, listen, I'll drink with you all day, but don't put no cigarettes, no nothing. I don't know. Smoking was never it for me. I don't know.
Yeah,
it just
I never picked up cigarettes. It was just weed.
No, but smoking anything to me is not appealing. You know, I'm all about sex appeal, Gabriel. You know what I mean? Okay, so it never got bad. So you never got involved with the drugs, well, hard drugs. I mean, it was smoking a lot. Did it impair a lot of your judgments growing up? Like, did you think that it helped you lead to bad decisions? Like, do we have just kids out there that you don't know about and stuff like that, or it was just never that serious?
No, it never got that serious.
Yeah.
So when they moved me to Lorena, I started becoming a good kid.
Oh, I see.
To get away from all the negativity and stuff, I fell into sports.
Yeah.
Like I said, became a stud out there. I was a football stud. You know? And then baseball, I was a freshman on the varsity baseball team.
Man, Gabriel, let me tell you something. When I went to Lorena for the 3 months I did, they begged me to play football. And I wish I would have played football. I really wish I would have got into sports.
Yeah, that's what helped me stay away from these streets.
For sure. I mean, I was never in the street. Well, you know, these legs are in the streets. My friend Jason told me I am for the streets, but which I just learned what that was. I learned what spinning the block was. Somebody from South Waco told me he'd spin the block for me. I thought that was really cute. I sounded hot in the beginning.
Yeah.
So you're back in South Waco now?
Yeah.
Though. Okay. So at what point were you just like, okay, hey, I'm done living in this country life, and I mean, did you go to college? I mean, so sports, I know that in Lorena was a big deal.
Right.
Okay. And so did you ever get any scholarships or anything like that? Did you go to college, or were you just like,
I had some colleges looking at me and stuff,
Yeah.
but I left from Lorena in the 11th grade.
Okay.
And I came back to university thinking, bigger school, I could get more scholarships and stuff. Just got involved with the wrong people and stuff.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I thought I could be like my brothers and them growing up, so I started trying to gang bang and stuff myself.
Really? Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Did that lead to a lot of trouble for you in your life?
It led to a little bit, I friends taking charges for them and stuff, that I shouldn't have, but it's part of life, I guess.
Do you talk to them though?
Yeah, I still talk to them.
Really? What was that conversation like? Do you be like, hey, I picked up that gun charge for you, bitch, and that prostitution charge? Like what was?
No, when I took the charge, I took it. Nah, I never talked to him really about it.
Right. So you guys just let it go. They don't ever tell you that they're sorry or thank you?
Nah.
I don't know how this works. I'm sorry. You have to school me.
Nah, they never told me they're sorry.
Gabriel, let me tell you something right now. If we go rob Ali's Drive-In right now, shout out to Ali's Drive-In, and we get caught, bitch, I'm snitching. Like, I don't give a fuck. We're going down together. I don't care. Okay?
Yeah, my brothers and them we always held our own water. So.
Oh, okay.
So that's just the way up.
Listen. I think that I've never been in a position like that, I will say. Right. And I've seen people that were in positions like that, though. I've seen people take charges for other people. And I just think that we all talk this good game where it's like, oh, no, I'm never going to snitch. I think when you're really put in that shit, right?
Yeah.
It changes, does it not?
Especially when they hit you with 10 years or 15 years.
Reality checks in, because it sounds all cute that you're all loyal and shit now, right? And believe me, I relish loyalty. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But if we were both in some shit together, we going down together. I'm gonna make that sure in the pact, right? For real, I think that's fair to say.
Yeah,
I do. Listen, so what kind of you spent time in jail?
Yeah, I did.
When was this?
It was just county time.
Okay.
I did 3 months, but this was 2007 when I caught my first charge and stuff. So
what was the charge, if you don't mind me asking?
It was just possession of marijuana.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, we were young. We were just out at the park, like the South Waco Library and stuff.
Yeah.
We were out there smoking, and the cops rode up on us, and
yeah,
my friend had like a half or something like that on him, and I was like, "Here, give it to me," and we all took off running. We all got pulled over.
Was that the only time you spent in jail, though?
Yeah, that was the only time.
So what was that experience like for you in just those short 3 months? I mean, did you think, okay, I need to stop fucking with these people, or how did that work out for you?
Yeah, I was like, this just isn't for me.
Right. You saw a lot of gay shit in jail, didn't you?
Nah.
Yes, he did. He said he saw his first bottoming, and he was like, "Oh, fuck this, I'm not coming back."
I seen a lot of fights in there, and that's
Really?
where I was just like, man, this ain't for me.
Okay. So. No, what? Not for the comeback king?
Nah, not the street fighting. Really, was never for me.
Okay, you do it for sport.
Yeah, I just do it for fun.
I almost had my first fight. I've said that 100 times already, but it's funny to say. It is funny to say, because I'm not a fighter, Gabriel. I'm really not. Yeah.
You're a lover?
I very much am. The only time my legs are in the air is when they're in the air. I am a lover, no, honestly, like for me, and this is why I like interviewing like fighters, MMA fighters. I've had a plethora of boxers on the show, including you. I like interviewing you guys because I've never had a fight a day in my life. I've shared I've been assaulted, but I've never had a fight. Like we're about to fucking throw down, right? And so I wonder, you who does it, is it fair to say as a sport, boxing?
Yes.
Right? You who does it as a sport, I wonder how you're able to separate, like, okay, we're doing this for entertainment purpose, and if you punch me too hard, I'm not gonna be upset with you. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, one of my employees that I work at right now, he was like, he said the same thing. He's like, I couldn't just get in the ring with someone knowing that we're about to punch each other in the face, and at the very end, we're going to shake hands and hug.
Yeah. Because that's what you do, right?
Right.
Like all bloody and sweaty, which it's kind of hot. But like, you know what I mean? But like, it's like, okay, hey, I know I broke your jaw, but good fight. Like, like
exactly.
Yeah. How were you able to differentiate? Well, first of all, no, we're skipping ahead. How'd you even get into boxing? You were the star football player, the star baseball player in the arena. And you move, get into jail, blah, blah. When did boxing start for you?
Like I said, I started gangbanging and stuff, and I used to make all of us get together because I was like, if we're going to get jumped or something, you got to be able to hold your own. Okay. So we started doing a bunch of like backstreet in the backyard fighting and stuff.
Oh, like play fighting?
No, like real fighting with gloves and stuff.
Okay. Boxing.
But like boxing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get in the backyard and do backyard fights and stuff. And my aunt Melissa, that now passed away, but she came to me and she was like, let me take you to a boxing gym so you ain't got to be doing this in the backyard. Maybe you can make some money doing it. Okay. And I was like, okay. So I went to Waco boxing, and
which one is that? Gilbert or is that Hyman?
That's Hyman.
Okay. Shout out to he was on the show
at the time. Hyman was not there. It was still his gym and stuff. But Tony Montoya was there at the time.
Shout out to Tony Montoya. I've had all his kids on the show. Yeah, love him.
So he was there at the time, and I started my amateur career with him. Won Golden Gloves and stuff. Okay. And then won a couple fights. I think my record was like 12-4 as an amateur.
Oh wow!
And then Glenn, one of the coaches, he was like, maybe you should turn pro. You're not getting no younger or nothing. Right. So I was like, most definitely, let's do it. Okay. That's money in my pocket.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I turned pro, went to Houston to a dude's backyard, and I lost my first pro fight.
Oof.
But
how was that for you? Did you take it pretty hard? Like, did you think your career was over?
Yeah, I took it pretty hard.
Yeah.
And I laid off for a little bit, and then I was like, I gotta get back.
Yeah,
I gotta get back.
So I think so many people mess up with that though. You know what I mean? I remember when they asked my first commercial on the radio, like where they said we're not airing that. I thought my whole career was over. Yeah. So you lose your first pro fight and you think that's it for you, right?
Yeah, I was like, man, maybe it isn't for me. But then I was like, no, it's for me.
Yeah, you got to train harder.
That's exactly right. I just had to train harder.
Do you know all the other boxers that have been on my show? I've had, Jaime Lerma, who came in here and threw up at the mouth. Who we love. Did you watch that shit? Like, yeah. The fucking phone calls I got after that. I was like, oh my God. No, and I've had Noni on the show, who I love.
Noni.
Okay, and I love a fucking Carlos Martinez.
Carlos.
I'm obsessed with Carlos Martinez. I think he's a phenomenal boxer.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, for sure. Was there anybody in town who inspired you, per se?
Jaime.
Mm-hmm.
Watching him and his brother, they grew up with my brothers and stuff, so
Right.
I can remember him pulling up whenever he wanted his belt.
Right.
He pulled up to my house in on Spade in South Waco and showed his belt to me and my parents and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that's pretty badass. I want to do that.
Did you watch him on the show?
Yeah, I did watch him.
Okay, what'd you think of the episode?
I thought it was funny.
It's him, right? He's a little shit talker. Listen, I love Jaime Lerma. I love Tony Montoya. I do. His kids are. Fucking Dalen Montoya's episode. I was so drunk. He's amazing.
Yeah, Dalen.
Tony and Austin.
Yeah,
love those guys. I've never met anybody else that he was talking about though. Like I've never, honestly, with all due respect, I've never met Gilbert. You know what I mean? But I think for Jaime, it seems like a lot of those old guys have a lot of unresolved issues to resolve, right?
Yeah.
Like get together, y'all can resolve them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's so much politics in y'all's sport, honestly.
Yeah,
you know
there
what I
is.
mean?
There
there
is.
is. And it's like, what the hell are y'all even talking about? The whole episode I was like, no, but it was good though, right?
yeah,
Like,
no, it was good
no, and shout out to him though, for real.
for sure.
Can we talk a little bit? You mentioned that it's only been a few years since both of your parents have passed away.
Right.
Can we talk a little bit about that and how it affected you? I mean, so you got into boxing shortly after jail.
Right.
I'm trying to do the timeline here. And then, so this was like in 27?
This was in
2007, I think is what you said.
2007 was when
Right.
I caught my charge.
Okay.
And then when I got into boxing, it was like 2011 or so.
Okay. So then let's fast forward 7-8 years later. Your parents just passed away.
Yeah,
Obviously, they played a big role in your life.
correct.
Can we talk a little bit about that and how that affected you and what happened and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was hard, you know.
Mhm.
I lost both of them due to COVID.
Oh, wow. I'm
And
sorry.
my dad passed, actually, it'll be 3 years tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness.
And
I'm so sorry.
And then my
Gabriel.
mom passed 2 weeks after him.
Both
so-
from COVID.
Both of them from COVID.
Oh.
It was real hard because
Right.
we weren't able to go into the hospital and like sit by them and stuff
Right.
because of COVID. So
And that's in 2020. So that's when COVID, because I started the show in 2020. So I know COVID was just.
yeah, it was real bad
popping
and
off,
stuff.
yeah.
So yeah, they wouldn't let us in the hospital and stuff.
Right.
So we got lucky. Some cool nurses and stuff were in there,
Yeah.
and they would do like a video time with us
Oh,
and
the
stuff. so-
night nurses be like,
Yeah.
yeah. No, yeah.
But some of
Mm-hmm.
them were real cool, like I said, and they let us they screenshotted my dad and all
Right.
them for us and sent
I
us
got you.
videos and stuff of them.
Okay.
But that was really like the only that made us feel like we were there with them.
Right.
But that's all we weren't there physically though.
How did it affect you when both of just so your dad passes away, and now it's like, okay, mom's barely hanging on, and just a couple of weeks later, she just succumbs. Unfortunately, yeah.
So my mom, she actually got to go into the room with my dad. They allowed her
Oh.
since she had COVID already.
Okay.
And he was coming real close to the end.
Right.
So she got to go in there and she held his hand. They took a picture and stuff of her, and she was just like, well, you know, if you gotta go, you gotta go. And then I think it was like a day later he wound up passing.
Mm.
And the day after that, she called me and she was like, well, they're getting ready to put me on the ventilator. And they put her on the ventilator, and then about a week and a half after that, she passed.
Wow. What did that? How do you guys like cope? I mean, did you lash out afterwards? Did you feel like life was unfair afterwards, or?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like my life stopped, you know?
Really?
And just everybody's still going to work and stuff. I was like, what are y'all doing? You know, my
Right.
life has stopped, you know?
Right.
Like, but I know life goes on, so.
It's like, it's unfortunate. I dealt with death just a couple months ago, and it's so crazy that we're talking about that because he was on my mind this morning. Heavy. Shout out to my friend Josh, who was passed away. I'm getting emotional. Ooh, we're gonna have to stop. No, we can keep going. It makes you realize how short life is, for sure.
For sure.
And the shit that we take for granted and the things that we stress out about.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And it's like so unnecessary.
Right.
Right? And so, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get myself together. Let me take a drink.
Take one for me.
Yeah, because you can't drink right now, you bitch. It's unfortunate to say that life doesn't stop.
Right.
It seems like your world stopped, right?
Yeah. For sure.
But it doesn't. And
Yeah.
so for Gabriel Resendez, who, you know, is trying to fuck. I'm sorry. For Gabriel Resendez, who's trying to relish your career in boxing. You know what I mean? How do you move on, Gabriel?
I use it as inspiration now.
Yeah.
So now I'm making the comeback. That's why I'm the comeback king now.
I love it.
I'm doing it for my parents.
Eesh. All right. Gabriel, listen, I have more questions about your boxing career. I want to dive right into it. Okay. I would definitely want to talk about your title as the comeback king because I'm so excited for where you're going. And I love that watch. I love that watch. Please buy me one or steal from South Waco's, which I don't. You guys are going to take a quick break when we get back. We're going to learn more about Gabriel's boxing career, some of the restrictions that he's on. As you can see, he's not allowed to drink. And, you know, I have some other questions for you that, you know, and you're restricted from a lot. So, so we're going to learn more about his career, and the comeback king is going to be giving us some more information about his life when we get back here in the Public Affair. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Here we go. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this exciting episode of the Public Affair. My very special guest, Mr. Gabriel Resendez. And, you know, it got a little thick in here. We got a little bit emotional, but, you know, we're going to bounce back because he is the comeback king, and we're going to learn more about his career. But before we continue to do so, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few more of our sponsors of this episode of the Public Affair. Of course, I want to give a shout out. Oh, he's one of our same, we share the sponsor as well, Blue Star RV Services with Manny Guerrero, who I love. Should he come on this show?
For sure.
He should come on this show, right?
For sure.
He should come on this show.
For sure.
Manny, if you want to come on the show, let me know. He's a mobile RV tech who can fix all RVs, travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and so much more. I know better than anybody that when you buy these hose, they break right away. Something always goes wrong and you can't take it anywhere and you don't want to go through that inconvenience. Just call Blue Star RV Services with Manny Guerrero. He's going to get you taken care of. He knows how to get paid directly through the manufacturer warranty. Super professional and absolutely 100% reliable. Follow on Facebook or call them on the screen to Manny Guerrero at Blue Star RV Services. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Soco Soccer Academy with Dominic Gutierrez and Ariana Gutierrez, located at 3304 Franklin Avenue. They offer team, small group, and individual skills training with superb star athletes. I'm talking about pros like George De Leon. They also have open plays on Mondays and Wednesdays for ages 16 and older. And listen, you guys want to get your kids into something positive, something productive while they're not in school, right? They offer those services for you. Soco Soccer Academy in South Waco. Yeah, they are. Listen, the best there is to be. And the Public Affair is a proud sponsor of the Soco soccer teams, coached by my brother, Mauro Maldonado, who's coaching champions. So proud of that guy. He's speaking at tomorrow's conference. Soco Soccer Academy, thank you so much for all you do for me in the Public Affair. I truly appreciate it. Of course, to one of my new sponsors, Strike a Post Photography with Myra Rosales. She's a digital photo booth business, perfect for parties, private events, corporate events, and so much more. It's super fun, convenient, and easy. You don't have to wait for the picture to print out. You don't have to wait for her to get you the proofs. It goes right to your phone, and you can post them immediately. Strike a Post Photography with my girl, Myra Rosales. She is waiting for you to book right now. Call and book with the number on the screen. Follow on Facebook at Strike a Post Photography 23. To Myra Rosales, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to J. Pedo and Poke with Junior Fuentes, Thomas Roberts, and the entire family, who provides delicious savory Japanese crepes and poke. Aren't they amazing? They're perfect, right? Because
delicious.
Yeah, you can eat them all the time because it's fresh and it's healthy.
Yes.
And it has all the protein. Oh, I love rolling around in all my
Love the shrimp and crab.
Oh, the shrimp and crab. Yeah.
Yes.
No, their steak is like unrivaled. Oh my God.
I haven't tried it.
Get the fucking steak. It's going to make you like do things to yourself.
Oh,
it's
man.
amazing. Listen, you can choose from a menu item or create your own like I like to do because I like to be in control. Locations at University Park Drive and Hewitt Drive. You can order online at jpedaltx.com to Junior Fuentes and Thomas Roberts. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And don't forget to download the new JPedal app. Hello. It makes ordering a lot more quicker and convenient. Of course, to Ana Limones with Hummingbird Party backdrops and decor. Call for all party decor, including beautiful balloon props, giving an extra flair to your party or event with a number of wooden backdrops and so much more. That girl puts her all into all these events, and you want to make sure that your parties and events are standing out. Of course, with Hummingbird Party backdrops and decor, my girl Ana Limones, thank you so much for all your support of the Public Affair. I truly, truly appreciate you. All right, guys, we got more with Mr. Gabriel Resendez here. He's the comeback king, and he's out there whooping ass to make sure everybody knows that you don't want to be face-to-face with him in the ring. Listen, I know tons of Resendezes. Are you related to all the Resendezes?
Yes.
Do you know Juliana Resendez? Is that your cousin?
That's my cousin.
Can I tell you that I love her?
She's
extra, right? But I love her.
She's extra, but yeah, I love her too.
No, I don't give a fuck. I fucks with her. You know, we had like the worst relationship in the beginning. We couldn't stand each other. Well, I couldn't, I don't.
She's crazy.
You know what it is with her, like that I fucks with though? Like, she's kind of like me. You either love it or you hate it.
That's right.
That too fucking bad.
That's
right. There is no in between. This is how we are. Deal with it.
No sugarcoating.
There's no sugarcoating. Very direct, and I think that's what I love to appreciate about her. You know, I finally got reconnected with her just actually a couple nights ago. She called me, and she's done so much for the public affair, honestly, amidst the little thing that we had, which is we already addressed. You know what I mean? But no, I love her. Moses, is that your cousin?
That's my brother.
Moses is your brother?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's my oldest brother.
Okay, I have something to tell you after this.
Okay.
No, I just, you know, I know Moses.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like a Christian rapper now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to work
OG
at the same job.
Ministries.
We used to work at the same full-time job.
Oh, for real?
We did. Yeah.
At Funtown?
We used to work at the same full-time job. So anyway, look, I want to talk to you about your boxing career. You're cute. I want to talk to you about your boxing career. I love my full-time job. Let me shut the fuck. Yeah, I was there.
Yeah,
I
was there too.
Were you there?
Yeah.
What'd you do there?
I was the hitch guy.
Were you really?
Yeah.
You should come back. We'll talk about it after this. No, yeah, listen. Anyway, we're not here to talk about it. Listen,
I'm the comeback king, but I don't come back.
I just admitted to all my viewers that that's where I work now. That's the best job. Like no, it is.
It's a good job though.
It is a good job.
I'm still in the RV business myself. So.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Are you helping Manny or what's going on?
No, I work at RV station now.
Oh, okay. You know what it is? Because they fuck with this show. They know that this show is my first and foremost. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I really can't have it any better.
Yeah.
I work with my best friend every day. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know a damn thing about RVs. You know what I mean? But, no, okay, listen. Okay, Gabriel, thank you so much again for coming onto the show. Now, I want to talk to you about a lot of the restrictions that you have as a boxer. We mentioned earlier when we were talking about your parents, you know, you asked me to take a drink for you. You're not allowed to drink, right?
Right.
Obviously, you can't be smoking no weed, no more, no nothing.
No more.
Okay, so you can't even, like, have sex.
Right.
But you're married.
Married.
This is crazy to me. And
Yeah.
I talk with this to all the boxers about being cockstrong, right? I love that term. I think it's just so cute. And so how do the restrictions, I know that they play a vital role in your career, right? As a boxer, but how do they affect your personal life? Like, I mean, Gabriel, like, we're men. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's hard, but my wife, she's all for me following my career and my dreams. So she's all down, so.
Shout out to the wife though, because if my man's was a boxer, I understand that that's the one thing you're not going to be able to,
stop. Yeah.
Do you really think that not having sex really does play a vital role in your performance as a boxer?
It just depends. Some boxers believe that they could do it. Like Tyson Fury, the heavyweight champion right now, he says he does it 2 to 3 times a day still.
He still has sex.
Yeah.
So why can't you practice the same thing?
I feel like you just need that. You need all the extra energy you could get. You know?
So wait. So when's your next fight? It's in August, isn't it?
August.
So you have to wait till after August?
Yeah. So at least 6 weeks.
So okay, I have a question. Does the wife have it on calendar? Like, all right.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you have it on calendar?
Yeah.
So wait, how do? No, I have. This. I always be having questions. Hold on, my glasses got fogged up. So what are you doing to maintain? Are you just taking your?
I sleep towards her feet.
No, are you serious?
No, I'm just
No. Gabriel, please. I know I'm being a little bit intrusive with the questions, but I really do want to know because you guys obviously you perform really well in the ring, right? And listen, Gabriel, I'm not being gay with you, but you're good looking, okay? And so, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I'm sure your wife is just as good looking. But how do you resist temptation to not be? We're men. We're some niggas. We hoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All we want to do is F. That's all.
I got 4 girls, so I got 24 security around the house. So.
Oh, so you just use them?
Yeah.
So
as soon as the door closes, they're like, knock, knock, knock.
Oh, okay.
Mom, what are you doing? Dad, what are you doing? So
how long have you had to practice abstinence while you've been in your career? I mean, was it something that you practiced since the beginning, or?
No. It just for this fight, really.
Yeah.
So normally, it wouldn't matter. So
okay, I got you. That sucks.
Yeah.
No, I'm really sorry. Does it affect your marriage sometimes? Your relationship?
Like, I think it makes us stronger. I think it makes us stronger.
Really?
That we know that we could wait for each other.
Yeah. How long you been married, Gabriel?
I've been married for 16 years.
I think that is so cute that you guys are waiting for each other after.
We'll be in 17 years next year.
So I'm just saying, so after the fight, win or lose, you're about to go to Pound Town? Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Yeah.
soon as I get back from Wyoming.
Yeah, is that right? Is she going to Wyoming with you?
No, she's staying.
No, you should take her to Wyoming with you. No. Take her to Wyoming with you. And then, baby, you know, we going on this trip. And whether I get my ass beat or I win, now if I win, I'm putting a baby in you.
I win regardless.
No, I think that's so cute. Okay, so but you do obviously like to partake in some drinking though, correct?
Yes.
And so I'm sure the homies, you know, again in South Waco, listen, we like to party. You know what I mean? And so are they respectful of the fact that you can't do these things right now?
It was kind of hard to, you know, for them at first, but now they kind of know. But they know I'm serious about
You're really
my
serious
comeback.
about this. Okay.
But at first they were like, "Come on, man, we're over here at my friend Perry, the platypus. Come on, man."
Where's the platypus?
It's in Hewitt. It's his.
I live in Hewitt.
It's his own little bar that he got in his garage.
I live in Hewitt. I never heard no platypus.
Yeah.
What the fuck is I'm about to go look for the Mason. Google the platypus. I want to look for the platypus.
Yeah, we go over there and get drunk, and
okay.
So now he knows. They like yesterday they were there and he didn't invite me, and I sent them a message like, I don't get no invite now.
Now, Gabriel, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I know the platypus is far from South Waco, so if you ever need a ride home, you can just call me, and I'll come pick you up.
Sweet.
Yeah, I don't practice abstinence. Well, no, excuse me. For the record, and my friends they've been making fun of me for this. I have been practicing abstinence. And it's been the worst thing ever. Don't do it. Don't do it. All my viewers, do not have sex if you're already not a virgin. It is the worst shit. Gabriel, vouch for me here.
It sucks.
I'm about to burst at the seams. Like I might like take advantage of him. Like, and there'll be a different comeback king, if you know what I mean. Okay, comeback king. How do we relish that name? What is that about? Why do you call yourself that? I mean,
I've been out of boxing since 2017, so I just felt like it fitted. You know, I'm trying to make my comeback. And I always called myself the lion, so a lion is a king. So comeback king, it just kind of made sense.
But you should say El Lobo because it sounds a lot more seductive and sophisticated. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's wolf, but still, like, no, you should though. Okay, so boxing was obviously a big part of your life for a long time. Then you fell off.
Right.
Now, when you fell off, what were you doing? Were you Were you back into trouble, or were you just kind of like?
No, I was just working, you know, taking care of the kids, working 40 to 60 hours every week. So it was just kind of.
At that RV place?
Yeah, I was at, you know, I've been every RV place already.
Okay.
So.
I think that's so cute that's what y'all do. Like, once I'm done at that place, I'm done. Like, I'm not going to another one. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, they pay good money, so.
Yes. Yeah, they do, actually. No, I will say, like, I just think that, you know, as the comeback king, though, I mean, you have your fight in August. Now, this is a professional fight. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So, are you scared of losing?
No, I don't think about it. All I got on my head is winning.
Okay. Now, what if you do lose? Like, so does that affect you do you think that people won't take you as serious, or do you just come back 10 times harder, or?
I come back 10 times harder.
I'm not saying that you're gonna lose, Gabriel. I really no. I want you to know that I'm rooting for you. We're across the street from each other at our, you know. I'll send you stuff. Like, you know, I'll go over there and visit.
Sweet.
Make sure they all watch the show, please, and tell them that guy is across the street.
I will.
Are any of them down to like get with this? You think?
I don't know.
No, I'm being gay. I'm sorry. Okay. So, what is your thoughts on the state of boxing, Gabriel? You know, I know a lot of people there's a lot of professional boxers that are really cocky with it. You know what I mean? And I'll never lose a fight. I'll lose whatever. And then there's some people who are just doing it for the sport. Do you think that there's people who brand and market themselves the wrong way? And do you think you're doing the right thing in marketing yourself?
Yeah, you could do it the wrong way, but I feel like I'm doing it the right way. You know, I started off just promoting myself, and then I got hit up by a promotion that they wanted me to fight for them, and it was all the perfect timing and stuff.
Right.
So
yeah.
Now I'm promoting myself super hard on Facebook, all social media.
I haven't seen anything outside of that, which is good. I think you're promoting yourself really, really well. Do you never want to come off too cocky? Do you think you have come off too cocky? Has there been a humbling moment for you in your career?
Yeah, there's been a humbling moment. As a matter of fact, Thursday I went, you know, I got humbled real quick. I went Thursday sparring. Sparred a dude that is 9-0 and with 5 knockouts. You know.
Who is that? Is he from here?
He's from Killeen, Texas.
Oh yeah, you know they. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a top prospect right now, and I went down there, and I guess I kind of with the social media, the comeback king, and
Yeah.
exposing myself a lot. I guess I did kind of feel a little cocky, but
I got you.
you can't be too cocky in this business.
No.
Because it only takes one punch.
Right. And so did he knock you out?
No, he didn't knock me out,
Yeah.
but he got the best of me.
I got you. So what is going on in your mind while you're in the ring though, Gabriel? I mean, because we talked earlier about you having to differentiate, not taking it so personal, and people, if he punches me too hard or he comes off a little bit too cocky, I can't like let that affect me. I talked to an MMA fighter, Luis Robles, on the show, and he said that you can get that way. Yes. Do you know what I mean? Where you can get too cocky and it affects you.
Yeah. If
you're mad in the ring, it affects you.
Right.
Are you never mad in the ring?
I try not to get too mad in the ring.
Okay.
I just try to have fun.
I got you. So when you guys are is that all you're thinking of in the ring? Like
no, I'm trying to have fun and just let my skills do the rest.
For themselves. Is there a blanking state when you're in the ring? Like do you black out, for lack of a better term, or is it more of an entertainment value? Like, okay, I have to like make sure everybody watching me knows I am that nigga. Like I'm about to whoop this bitch's ass. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I kind of black out sometimes, but I try to keep my ears open so I'm listening to my corner.
Yeah.
Because in the middle of the ring, you want to be listening to your corner. That's the main thing. So you want to find your coach's voices out of everybody's voice.
Oh, really?
But sometimes it could get hard. You'll black out, and then you'll go back to your old school fighting styles and stuff.
I got you. So you are able to kind of just like black all that out, mute all that out, and the only person you're able to hear is your coach.
Yes.
That's now, who is your coach? Can we give him a shout out?
Right now I'm training at the WBA with Gilbert.
Shout out to him. I've never met Gilbert. I would love to meet Gilbert. I would. None of the episode came out. That was like over a year ago. Stop. Okay. I had nothing to do with that, Gabriel. Ew, don't do me. All right. I would love to meet Gilbert. I really would. I would love to come by that boxing gym, and I would love to meet them all.
He's a good guy.
No, he is a good. I've heard nothing but good things. Right? Are you training with George?
Yes.
Correct. Okay. So do you stick to one boxing gym, or do you? I mean, because I'm really good friends with Coco at Montezuma Boxing. Have you trained there?
No, I haven't trained there.
You should go.
I would love to go. It's just, they got a lot of kids, so.
Oh, yeah, they do.
So it's kind of like, which bag can I get? Which bag can I get?
I don't know. Yeah, because sometimes the kids with the adult, and they're like teenagers and 8-year-olds, and I don't know. They seem to hold their own against each other.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I've seen some of them. They came down and sparred, and so I've seen them spar and stuff.
Have you had any beef with any other boxers or anything similar in town or out of town? But did somebody kind of take it too serious and you were like, hey, back the fuck off? You know what I mean?
No, I don't take nothing personal.
You sure?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah. So okay. So when you're in the ring and you're winning, or you're boxing or whatever, and you're able to kind of just like stop everything around you at that moment. You know what I mean? Is that a skill that you had to relish over the years? Is that a skill that you had to learn over the years, or how do you learn to do that?
Practice.
Right.
So sparring and stuff. We go to different gyms, try to spar, and they got everybody in there. Surrounding the gym, and they'll be taking pictures, recording and stuff. I just try to zone everything out and
for sure.
Pay attention just straight to my coach's voice.
Do you think that are you a pro you're a pro boxer?
Correct.
Do you think as a pro boxer you're getting dated because of your age?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, the comeback king. So, I'm coming back. I'm not as young as I used to be.
Right.
So I try to brand myself pretty much.
Yeah.
And pretty much brand myself and make the comeback serious.
That's what I'm saying, though. Do you think that it's going to be hard to do that? Do you think that other people scouting for more pro boxers, do you think they kind of overlook you because of your age and stuff like that? Or
yeah, because of my age.
Does it make you work 10 times harder, I guess, is the answer, the question that I'm asking.
Yeah, because of my age, they do kind of go, well, and then my record, I'm only 1-1 as a pro, so I don't have a lot of pro fights.
Right, for sure.
And I'm my age, and then it's hard to find a fight.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, well, listen, God, Gabriel, I've had the best time with you here on The Public Affair. So we got the pro fight coming up in
August 26th.
August 26th. Okay, talk to us a little bit about that. Where is it at? Can we buy tickets? Are we live streaming it? How do you feel about it? Is this your first pro fight as the comeback king, or?
Yeah, this is my first fight as the comeback king.
Okay.
You could stream it on fightsmash.com. Fight TV or Star endorsement.
We're not on pay-per-view yet?
It's a pay-per-view
Okay.
thing. Hector Macho Camacho Jr. is gonna be on it.
That's a cute name.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
his dad was a legend. So
Okay, got you.
yeah, he fought all the best: Julio Cesar Chavez, Oscar De La Hoya, and
Oh,
everybody.
wow.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Now, are you excited about that fight? Do you think that when this fight is said and done, do you think that this is going to be a pivotal moment in your career as either a step up or we're done here?
No,
Okay.
this is just a comeback. So
Yeah.
win or lose, I'm
You're still
I'm
coming
in
back.
it full 100%. So I'm
love
not gonna
that.
stop.
Good. Now, Gabriel, I do need a personal bodyguard, so make sure that you're available for me, okay, at my events, okay? And now that I know that we are a lot closer than we think we are, I'm going to
sure.
make sure I use you a lot. Listen,
I got you.
Gabriel, I had such a good time. Is there anything else that you can leave with? Is there anything that you can leave us with before we go? Do you want to give any shout outs or anything? Is there anything I missed out on?
No, did good. I feel like
He said I did good. That's cute.
just a shout out to Star Endorsements for signing me over.
Yeah.
And Fight Smash is where you want to get the stream, and Fight TV.
Yeah.
I'm ready to put on a show August 26th.
And shout out to all your sponsors. We share a few.
Yeah.
Shout out
for
to
sure.
all your sponsors. I think that's so great that you have so many sponsors.
Yeah, I got quite a few, man.
Do you know them off the top of your head?
No.
I don't either. No, I don't. When I do other podcasts, I have to have my iPad. I'll fucking forget. You know what I mean?
I got a few of them, so I mean,
Yeah. Listen, Gabriel, I had the best time with you. Thank you so much for coming on to the Public Affair. And I wish you all the best in your boxing career, honestly. And, you know, as the comeback king, whether you win or lose these pro fights or whatever the case is, I hope that you're able to really just relish in that. Relish in your comeback. You know what I mean? And really stay focused and do your thing. And then, you know, once you're done with your boxing, well, who's on your, before we go, who's on your chain? That's a cute chain.
This is my mom and dad.
Oh, so you hold them with you there all the time.
time.
Do you fight with, you can't fight with that on?
I can't fight with it on,
Okay.
but they go to the ring with me.
Oh, that's so cute. Well, listen, congratulations to you and all your successes and all your endeavors going forward, and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for taking your time to come on to the Public Affair. Might have to give Gabriel a ride home, so I told him we're going to get cheeseburgers.
For sure, it's my
I've
cheat
definitely
day.
had to pick, I've had to pick guests up, and then, you know, whatever. Anything to come on to the Public Affair. Thank you guys so much again for tuning into this episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, I've got more on the way before we go. I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few more of our sponsors of this episode of the Public Affair. Of course, to Brothers Roofing and Remodeling with Jesus Sanchez, all the way from Mart, Texas. He's a small construction business specializing in general roofing needs and so much more. Protect your home from the crazy elements of the Texas weather with high quality and affordable work. He's servicing all the local areas. Follow on Facebook and call the number on the screen to my boy Jesus Sanchez with Brothers Roofing and Remodeling. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of the Public Affair. Of course, the Boyo Boxing Audio, my boy Jeffrey Monreal, home for all your LED needs and auto accessories, installation of stereo, door speakers, and audio systems. He also specializes in building custom subwoofer enclosures and so much more. He's definitely a jack of all trades. We're your one-stop shop to get everything done in one roof. Make sure you hit up my boy Jeffrey Monreal, who's made my car super side piece-ish. The 5% tint. You can't see nothing. Coco told me. So, no, I didn't do anything with him. I was at Montezuma, and he said he couldn't see the front of the windshield. Just okay. Listen to Jeffrey Monreal. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And of course, I want to give a huge shout out and thanks to Waco Made Contracting with my boy Jay Perez. Amongst a plethora of services, Jay offers amazing granite, quartz, countertops, backsplashes, and so much more. And if you call him right now and you tell him that you saw this ad, he's going to offer you a special Public Affair pricing. All you have to do is let him know that you saw this advertisement. He's a jack of all trades and is ready to help you take care of whatever you need for your house whenever you need it. To my boy Jay Perez, thank you so much for all you do for me in the Public Affair, but I truly appreciate you. Of course, to the Comeback King, thank you so much for coming on to the show. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time.
I did.
Shout out to your family.
Thank
you. Shout out to RV Station, your job. Are you going to quit there and become pro? Is that the goal here? Or
The money is right.
if the money's right. Yeah, I got you. Listen, all we're going to say is shout out to the Comeback King. Best of luck to you, but don't forget to always keep it between us.
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.